Oh, yes. I don't know how people do this. Oh, obviously you can tell my snapping isn't working. I don't know how people do that. I don't know how they do all that trickery and that fancery stuff, and stuff's just automatically on the Jeep. But nonetheless, today we've got a front bumper, rear bumper, and a winch to get installed on our XJ here. So as you guys can tell, if you didn't see yesterday's video, definitely check it out. We did the 6.5-inch long arm kit for the XJ here, sponsored by Rough Country. So again, before we go any further in here, so I had to end that because the mail truck has snow chains on and it was extremely loud. But before we go any further on here, guys, I have got to give a huge shout out for the sponsor of the video today, and that is Rough Country Suspension Lift. They've obviously sponsored the winch, the bumpers, the lift kit, and everything like that. So I'm excited for them to be part of this build. This thing is going to be absolutely epic when it's all said and done. And without further ado, let's get started. So I want to go ahead and do the rear bumper first. I have it pretty much well assembled. We're going to run our lights too, but I'm not going to wire them today. So I know a bunch of you guys are going to be upset that I'm not wiring them today, but there's a video coming out later with a wiring diagram and everything like that. So these will be run to where I need them to be, but we have something special coming, so stay tuned for that. Also, the winch here is actually a Rough Country 9,500 pound winch with a synthetic rope. So as you can tell there, brand new winch and everything, synthetic rope. I am freaking excited about this one, so we're going to go ahead and get this all mounted on the XJ, and I'm going to show you guys sort of a step-by-step procedure on how to do it. So without further ado, let's get started. First things first, gloves, because it's 30 degrees outside. And number two, we're just going to get the bumper out of here. Now, the easiest way to do it is there's 4 bolts on each side, 2 up top, 2 on the bottom, 2 up top, 2 on the bottom, and it looks like it all comes off. Also, there is a trim piece that runs across here. I've already taken that off because I needed to put the toe strap on it before, so that piece was no longer there. Go ahead and get all this off here. All right, step 1 is finished. Now it's time to get everything cleaned up and then start our reinstallation. The nice thing about the rough country is passenger, there is a P, driver, there is a D. So you'll know which one goes where. These are two reinforcements here. These are going to go ahead and go in here. So as you've seen there, I went ahead and removed the heat shield here and the exhaust hangers. Now this will just go back into place. We'll be able to run our bolts up through, and then this will be what tightens down this side. As you can see on this side, I went ahead and put the other one in over here. So that one's in place, and then we'll just start bolting everything back up. So this plate here will come in underneath, get bolted to it, and then your bottom of your bumper is going to go to that. Obviously that piece is going to go in there more, but that piece is going to bolt there, and then the bottom of your bumper will get bolted, as you can see here, to that right there. So let's keep plugging and chugging. There you have it. We've got our new hardware on, as you can tell, all bolted in. Now these I did leave a little loose in case I have to move them left or right here. Same on this side, got our new hardware and everything in. And again, these are also loose in case I need to move them left or right, but I think we should be good to go. So without further ado, I don't know why I've been saying that a lot lately. Instead of plug and chug, I've been saying without further ado, but let's plug and chug and get this bumper on here. that thing is looking freaking right at home on the old XJ project here, and it is sturdy. It ain't going anywhere as long as the XJ don't go anywhere. So I got to run and get Mo. I did get the front bumper assembled, but I didn't get a chance to toss it on yet. So I'm gonna go get Mo. I'll be back, and we'll get the front started. All right, now it is time to go ahead and start the front here. So front end seems pretty simple. I don't really know, I've never done one, but we're gonna go ahead and get the bolts out that we need. I've already assembled the winch and the bumper, so it should be fairly simple. Now it is gonna be a little heavy. I might need to call over a buddy, but let's see if we can't get this front bumper on here. GoPro died there, but super easy installation. You can see it bolts right here. Not sure how well you guys can see that. I apologize. Tried to get it done before the sun went down, but unfortunately we've got to work with lights now. But I've got it on here, bolted onto the frame on both sides. The thing is going nowhere, so let's get the bumper out here and get it tossed on.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
That looks absolutely epic. Obviously I have to turn the lights so you guys can get a true color. And again, these, when I just watched the video from yesterday, the colors that are on this thing don't do this thing any sort of justice. This thing looks way brighter, way cooler in person. You're just gonna have to take my word with it. I guess the GoPro doesn't really pick it up very well, but this thing is really starting to come together. So I actually have to do a winch out, and I'm gonna see if we can't put it in this video, but if not, just know in the upcoming video that we will be winching something out, and I'm sort of excited about it. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the wiring. Got it all wired up here. Moment of truth. Let's see if my wiring is correct. Oh yes. We have got a winch, boys and girls. We have got a functioning winch. Now, I did go ahead and, whoa, a little slippery, almost went down. I did go ahead and just run the wires. We are up here to the battery terminal and everything. Everything looks good. I say we are good to go. And, well, I think we're going to wait till tomorrow for the winch out. So, beginning of tomorrow's video, we got a winch out. So, I'm in here editing, and I decided that I've completely didn't even say anything or discuss like the holes that you're seeing here, the holes up top. So this particular bar or bumper comes with like a big hoop, like comes way up and out, and I don't necessarily like the one that sticks way out. So Cole from Regal Metalworks and I are going to actually fab up a bumper for this, or a bar for this. So it's basically gonna come out and it'll just kind of be like tucked right around the winch here and go down, and then obviously it's going to be able to be bolted on and off. And then down here we're going to do D-rings for, you know, toe points and things. So it's coming along great. I'm sorry I forgot to put that in there. I don't know where I put it in the video now, probably before I showed you that the winch functions and the winch is done. But I hope you guys understand, I don't like that big one that sticks like way out front of the Jeep, you know, the one that comes out. sticks way up and out. That's not for me. I don't like all that gaudy stuff. So we're gonna do that, and I believe the color that we're gonna do the brace up and over is going to be the purple, the same thing that matches out the back. I sort of like I sort of need to break up the front a little bit. There's a lot of pink out front, and you know, you'll just have to stay tuned for what else we have to come. So hope you guys enjoy. Take care. See you in the next one, or roll the rest of the footage. One of the two. I don't know which one yet. Go ahead and leave the video off with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. The XJ's coming along, guys. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you in the next one.